You can be here 20 years without having paper. 30 years you don't have paper. But you're in Israel.
So they've accepted you, but not fully.
Not fully, yes. You make the money in Israel.
Mm-hmm.
You do everything in Israel, but you cannot enjoy the money. You like enjoyment.
And that enjoyment we can find in Europe.
Exactly. It is not easy. If you cross, thank God.
Mm-hmm.
He come with a single hallelujah for you.
With me is elder statesman Mr. James Mark Lawrence Iwu. And this is actually going to be the first video James is going to be appearing on Crackhead Exploration and Business. I know, James, you didn't know we have a new page.
You're telling me.
All right, so surprise.
I am.
So earlier today, James visited me, which we were so happy. My family, we appreciated the fact that James came to visit us for the first time, which has long been overdue. He was supposed to make this visit about 4 or 5 months ago. But anyways, as long as he has finally visited, we were happy, we appreciated James, and we hosted him. And after that visit, I decided I am also going to bring myself to James's place because, yes, it's also been a long time I was here, but again, I do not owe him any apology. In fact, he should be the one to apologize to me. But anyways, we're here. And James, I want you to introduce yourself to Crackhead family because this is a page that also combines with the Crackhead mother page. So this is called Crackhead Exploration and Business. So let them hear from you.
Thank you. You will hear from him. My name is James. James Mark Lawrence Iwu, a Nigerian from Imo State. The old members of Crackhead will know me. It's only the new members that will not.
Exactly.
So I've been a member all the time. Not that they don't get used to see me always, because of work and the location. He moved out of from where he was living before. I moved to a new place. I don't know that place, and today I went there to see him.
Thank you very much. Finally, let's give a clap offering to the Lord. All right, guys, you've heard that's Mr. James Mark Lawrence Iwu. And of course, since I'm here in Israel, that means James also is living here in Israel. And there are certain things we want to talk about because as much as a lot of you have seen our content from Israel, and we also talk about things that, Nigerians, because we're Nigerians, we don't have to diverge into other African countries. I'm a Nigerian, he's a Nigerian, so we only have to talk about our people, our culture, the way we behave here in Israel. So as I told James that I want us to talk about this thing because you have experience and you have even mingled with a lot of Nigerians here in Israel. So let's talk about this. And James said, all right, no problem. So James, the first question I want to ask you is this. What do you think about Nigerian migration to Israel? Because before we came, it seems as if it was easier compared to now. Why do you think that is the case? That it's difficult for people to come to Israel?
It is very, very difficult. Maybe if I should say, I mean, because of the state of Israel is a country that watches over itself all the time, 24 hours. Because of Israel has a lot of enemies, and they need to be very careful who to bring in and who not to bring in to Israel. So it's like you watching your back. You know, you're aware of what happened some months back. We hardly sleep because of the war, and this is what they don't want. And secondly,
But how does that affect us Nigerians? Because we're not known to be, a country that is terroristic in nature.
We are not known, but you can never tell. You have to watch your back because enemy come when the enemy is at the door. It come from anywhere. So, but we in Nigeria here, we are not. They know us. They know that the way they take you is the way they take other people because they know that Nigerians here they are not troublesome, and they have not. I cannot here. I've never heard of any Nigerian committing any crime in Israel. I've never had that before. But to them, they still have to watch their back. It's the Israel not being very difficult to come in. It's not limited only to Nigeria alone.
No, wait. Let's go back to what you said. You said you've never heard about any Nigerian committing crime here in Israel.
Yeah.
What do you consider to be crime?
Like there's a lot of things. A crime. When we talk about crime here, mostly in Israel, all these kind of terrorist crime and the committing terrorism and the killing one another. I've never heard of any Nigeria killing somebody here before. I've never heard of Nigeria caught with something like gun or crime or go. Went to breaking bank.
Because
what I'm telling
the
you.
reason I'm asking what you understand by crime, because years ago there was a Nigerian that we heard was caught and arrested with white powder, and he happened to serve his time. And there was another.
Not one.
Okay.
Apart about someone again.
All right, and there was another Nigerian convicted of rape. So that's why when you said crime, I wanted to understand
That's
for
why,
you to.
That's why I go. I say terrorism.
Okay.
Not all this crime does not affect the country. Although it affects, but you know what I mean.
Okay.
Terrorism, like coming to Israel, killing people, like what we saw last time.
Okay.
It cannot hear.
All right. Okay.
But all those minor crimes, yes, that is not. That has nothing to do with the state of Israel.
Okay, all right, because they are not minor crimes; they are still major crimes.
They are major,
but compared to when it affects the whole state, that's what you mean. Okay, all right. We Nigerians know we're not known for that. Okay, so that's the first reason you think it's difficult for Nigerian migrants to come to Israel. So you wanted to give another reason.
Like I said, it's a general thing. Mostly Africans. It's general. It's not limited to only Nigerians. The way they accept is the way they accept other people.
All right. In all your years here in Israel, do you think Israel as a state, do you think they love Africans? They accept us fully? What is your position, your stance in this? With your experience here in Israel?
With my experience, I think they don't accept us fully. They don't.
They don't accept us fully.
Yeah. Because you know and I know that you can stay in Israel for 10 years without visiting Africa. It's not so in other countries. You go to America, Britain, 2, 3 years, 4, 5 years, you are in Nigeria. You do what you want to do and go back to your base. But it's not so in Israel.
But I think that's because Israel has its own laws.
That is Israel, they have their own law. That goes back to what I said, watching their back. You know.
But I wouldn't think that would mean they don't accept us fully. It still goes back to what you said is watching their back. They have built these laws for themselves as to protect themselves first of all.
Like kind of protection.
Yeah, if you're married to their citizen and you go through the process, they have laws for that, and then you can be accepted.
You can be accepted.
Yeah. But I think them even allowing us to be here, irrespective of the fact that some are refugees, I think it's still a kind of acceptance in a way.
Yes, you say fully. You accept somebody, but not fully. When you accept somebody fully, you know what it is.
Okay, I understand. That means you give the person paper, documents, and
you can be here 20 years without having paper. You understand? 30 years you don't have paper, but you're in Israel. So
they've accepted you, but not fully.
Not fully, yes.
I get you. All right, I understand. So with what you've said, with the because there are a lot of people in Nigeria who really, think Israel is like their American dream. They want to come to Israel. I've been receiving messages like that. So with what you've said, what advice? Because you were smiling when I was asking that. What can you tell Nigerians who?
Well, in Nigeria, I want to come to Israel. I will not say no to that. You're free to come, but Israel to me is like a stepping stone. Understand? To your future endeavors. If you want to start a living, you can come to Israel. You can work in Israel, make good money. You understand?
At least you agree with what everybody says, that there is work and making
there
money
is
here
work
in Israel.
Israel. There was a guy that came to Israel one day, and that same day he started working in Israel. So that aside, Israel is a good place. You work here. Only if you come here to, like in Nigeria,
Do fast one.
no,
The law will catch up with you.
it's not possible. It's not possible.
All right, to that.
In Israel, one thing I found out is if you are declared wanted, unless you're out of Israel before they declare you wanted. If you're in Israel, no matter where you are, if they look for you 2 weeks and they didn't see you are they will give you a word.
Now, there's this question I want to ask, because some people say if Israel, was like Europe, that when you come after 2-3 years, you have your papers, that a lot of people will not be here in Israel. That, like you said, to most people,
Yes.
people didn't. A lot of African, migrants didn't come to Israel just to live their lives, or most of them came as a stepping stone to some other country. So, do you think if Israel will give, legal documents for migrants to stay, working permit, do you think, people would want to stay for a long time, or people will like use that stepping stone and go to other countries?
If it is so in Israel, I believe and I know by now we will not see 10,000 people in Israel, or 10,000 Nigerians in Israel.
Why?
Because, like you said, they will get the paper and they migrate to other countries.
But why would they want to? This is where it's always very hard for me to comprehend. Why would you? Let's say Israel gave you documents
now,
and you make the money. Wait. You're making the money, and there is security here.
If there is security in Israel, you make the money in Israel. You do everything in Israel, but you cannot enjoy the money. You cannot enjoy the money. All the day, you wake up from the morning, you go to work, and come back, you don't go anywhere. The next day, you wake up, you go to work, you come back, and you don't go. It's only on Fridays. And that Friday is limited. Maybe 10 o'clock we are back, 11 o'clock we are back, because 11 o'clock police will start going around. They will not. Police don't allow people to drink beer.
Okay.
Immediately after 11 o'clock.
11 p.m. you're talking about
here. 11 p.m. in the night. They don't allow drinking of beer. You see, you can make them, but you cannot enjoy. Nigerians, we like to enjoy. We like enjoyment.
And that enjoyment we can find in Europe.
Exactly.
So I think the Minister of Immigration Minister should take care of that. If foreigners are given documents, so many foreigners would
They will
be here.
go. They will leave Israel. All this time, they will not even, immigration will not have time to be looking for people. They will be begging for people, don't go. Because when they see people, there's people that are going to the airport, they will beg them, don't go.
Do you think, regarding work, that foreigners have contributed to a major part of the workforce here in Israel?
Definitely. Yes. Definitely. All the time Israel are looking for workers, but they are always being careful about the people they bring. Last time they bring it, maybe you hear or there was a time people started putting people in the restaurants. You understand? People will go to restaurants and eat. By the time you after eating, everybody. So where you're working, you don't know who is working with you. Maybe enemies. So they're always looking for people to work here in Israel, but are mindful of people they
are bringing to work
at the same time.
All right. So let's digress a little. Mr. James Iwu, still here in Israel. What can you say about the relationship amongst fellow Nigerians here? We hear about people backstabbing each other, calling immigration for somebody, fellow citizen, because either they offended you or they owed you money. People doing kerewa with people's wives, but without mentioning names. You understand? Exactly. So why do you think we Nigerians do this to ourselves?
It's in the blood. Let me tell you, it's in the blood. Nigerians, and it's very bad. It's very, very bad. It's a very bad situation because you see a fellow Nigerians. I know a Nigerian guy.
Mm-hmm.
I know a Nigerian guy. He want to bring his wife to Israel. His roommate, the person living in the same room with him, told him in advance that see that you are the woman you want to bring.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to take her away from you. He told him before the woman. And he did it. The woman came, the man collected his phone.
But how did they do this? Like,
don't
is it
know.
that they are using voodoo? Because I don't understand. If the woman is some other man that is bringing you, how is it possible that another man would take you away from the man who brought you? What do they use? Is it diabolical or something?
As I speak with you now, that man is in Nigeria. He was deported.
The man that brought the woman is in Nigeria.
Yes.
So meaning that guy succeeded in snatching
He
the woman.
snatched the girl. The girl has kids for him.
So how can we stop this? These actions, this behavior, backstabbing, like being wicked to each other. How can we actually stop
That
this?
one is beyond me. It's beyond me. It's beyond me, believe me, because it's like this. You can only take a horse to the water.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot force a horse to drink the water. You can only talk with a fellow woman. Say, please, this thing you are doing is no good. Don't do this. It's not left for him to accept the advice. You understand me? And when it's that this is a serious situation, very serious situation. Well, we will be talking with a fellow man. All he's thinking about is how to get your woman. I know another one.
Mm-hmm. Do you
I
think?
know another one. He he promised a woman work, and he's sleeping with the woman. And when the husband found out, because he's the one that found the work for the woman's husband elsewhere,
Mm-hmm.
he sacked the man. He told their boss to sack the man so that they have time to be sleeping with the woman.
All right. Talking about personal growth here in Israel, because there are people who, by the grace of God, after 2 3 years,
Yeah.
they're like kind of successful. By successful I mean like at least there's evidence that they are making money or they are saving or things are going on well with them. But there are other people that even after a lot of years, it's like they're even worse than when they came. What do you think causes this?
Mm, like it's woman, and the way you are
Mhm.
is not how other people are.
But
You have some people, if they like, they spend 5 years, 20 years in wherever they are, you will not hear anything from them. The way they are from that very first day, the way they are.
but it's not like they are not making the
It's
money.
not like they are not making money. Some of them are misusing their money.
Mhm.
Some of them are making savings. Some people like one of my friends, he will go hungry and save all his money. He
Mm.
will take salary today. Tomorrow he will come and meet you. Say, please give me small money. And you will be wondering, say, this is the guy that collected salary yesterday.
What is he doing with his money?
He sent everything. But you, saving is not good for you.
Now let's talk about this
Saving is
culture
not good
of,
for you.
of sending all your
Saving is
salary.
not good for you. He will send
Calling.
everything, everything.
But why do they do that? Why do people send all their money home and they don't even save something for themselves and
I
then
don't
come
know.
around to be begging for money?
Maybe we ask them. I'm not in their mind. So that is what it is.
To those of our loved ones back home
Mhm.
who, because we are abroad, now it doesn't matter if it's Israel or America, what do you have to tell them? Because a lot of them, they are dependent on us To most of them, we're like money bags. Money is, we are plucking the money from the tree. What message do you
Believe
have to
me,
tell them?
if, no matter where you are here in Israel, I'm here in Israel, no matter where you are, no, there's no easy way to get money. There's no easy way. You have to work for it. So you don't believe it. Sometimes some people ask me for more money. If I tell them I don't have it, they will think I'm joking. Or
Most time they'll be angry at you.
They will be not only be angry, they say you are stingy, you don't want to give me. Because all their mind was you are plucking the money somewhere. It's always with you. But they don't know that sometimes you don't have it.
Before you go ahead, all right, this is not that of a private thing. This apartment, this is 3,100 shekels.
3,100 shekels.
And how much is that in naira?
Almost 1.1 million, 1.2 million naira.
A month?
A month. I pay every month.
That is excluding light bills and other
that
bills.
Money
and
will
of
pay
course,
me flat in Nigeria. For a month, a year flat in Nigeria. 1.2 million. Feeding is not there.
Transportation
is not there. And this 1.2 million is just for the house, not for water, electricity, and the municipal. You understand?
When we're calculating things like this, it's not like, we're crying or we're saying it's too expensive or what, because yes, as much as we can afford to pay for this apartment for 1.2 million naira, it means that we're making the money. But the point is that it is not just the house that we have to pay for. It is not just, we don't have to just work and pay for apartment. We also have other things. And most people here do not even have their own personal savings. Why? Because of family back home, friends back home, or people they have to, cater for back home.
So that is, I said, municipality, electricity, and the water. I said the 1.2. And that one, the bill will come every 3 months. And it runs into thousands of naira. At least I pay every 2 months. I pay 2,000 shekels, which is about 840,000 naira.
So, coming back to us Nigerians here in Israel, I know when we first came here, we came with a kind of mindset.
Yeah.
But now we're here, those mindset doesn't work anymore. Yet, some of us choose or deliberately decide to stay with the same mentality we had back home.
No. Nobody that comes here will have the same mindset. Why? Because I tell you, when I was in Biscotti, one of my friends, his younger brother was asking money. Every time, money, I need money. You have the money, don't want to give us. Gradually, this guy walked his way and brought that his brother. When that his brother came here, he started work. He started working. People from home started calling him. We need it. They both hardly give anybody 1 shekel.
But he was the one when he was in Nigeria that was like always disturbing.
So the brother said, he asked him what? He said, bros, I don't know this how it is. That time he was begging that the brother. I said, please forgive me. The way I used to disturb you those days. See, I don't know this how it is. I'm not giving anybody 1 naira. I'm not giving anybody 1 naira. So he don't know. Nobody will come here and have the same mindset. No, it's not easy. It's not possible. It's not.
Okay, we talked about our bad character, selling, one another out, backstabbing each other. What do you think as Nigerians, or as it doesn't matter, Africans, or as people, we can do in order to mend this relationship, to love one another? What do you think should be done? Do you believe in, having a group, say it's a Nigerian association or any association, do you believe that will help, bring people?
If you have that session, yeah, so anybody that is, whoever is bad is bad. Whoever is bad, if they like, they should. 20 association will not solve the problem. But the only thing,
Because that's I think that's one of the reasons these associations are, because when you go to these associations, I don't like the way the other people are behaving. We have our own agenda, we have our own goal, and at the end of the day, still in that place, you hear something bad is going on.
I'm telling you, no matter what, like you, Washington, we have known each other from the very first day you come to Israel. The way we are that day, the same way we are, the same we are today. What does that mean? It's love. We love each other. You love me, I love you. You cannot do anything bad to me, I cannot do bad to you. When you love your fellow human being, you cannot think of anything bad against that person. It's love.
And we're not in any association.
I'm not out there unless they will. Only.
No, I mean both of us were not in any association together.
So no matter if you like it, 20 association, if you don't love your fellow human being, all this thing we are talking is nonsense. So if you love somebody, you cannot think of
hurting that person.
Can never think about it. Cannot. No, it's not possible.
Well, thank you very much, Honorable Mr. James McLaurin Iwu. So to those of you who have watched this video up till now, you've heard it all. I have been saying it, some of my contents, but I wanted you to hear from somebody most of you haven't happened to meet, and you're just meeting him for the first time, and the way he talks, you can already understand that this is not somebody who is a young person who is playing around, as he chooses his word carefully, of course, understanding, the place he is. So, guys, again, if you want to japa, as in want to travel, immigrate to whatever country you want to immigrate to, you have to consider that where you're going to is a different place altogether.
Exactly.
Yeah, it doesn't matter the country. You have to learn their culture, respect their culture, and also the laws of that land might be very much different from the laws of your land. For example, in my country, green traffic light means stop, red means go.
Exactly.
I mean, pedestrian traffic light. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, here, if you happen to, jaywalk, break, traffic light while driving, and you captured by the camera, there is no bribing of the cops, no bribing anybody. So you have to learn the laws of the land. And yes, just like Mr. James said, Israel, because everybody has their own opinion. It doesn't mean that it's necessarily bad. Yes, he was right, because it doesn't matter if it's Israel or America or Canada. First, they will accept you, but fully accepting you is when you have gone through the process of integration. I mean, by trying to get your citizenship, and once that is done, you are fully accepted. But in the meantime, you're partly accepted. You understand? So let's just clarify that, because for the fact that we're here, guys, we're all grateful to the state of Israel for even giving us this opportunity to be here, because just like James said, when we came, we were lucky, but now the security has tightened. You guys have heard about the things happening in Israel, the war. So yes, they have to protect their borders. So for us, I would say we were lucky the time we came.
Let me cut you. Okay. You know the day I come to Israel. If you're coming to Israel for the first time now, you spend hours in the airport before you interrogation. The day I came to Israel, it didn't take me 30 minutes. It didn't take us 30 minutes. It's not like that now. Now you spend hours before you get your papers clear.
That's true. And so for that, what can you tell the state of Israel?
They should at least make it more easy for people. At least they suffer to get that visa before they come. You know how it is getting visa. And getting visa from wherever you're coming from.
Yeah.
Come to the airport, it's like you apply for another visa.
That's how it is. For the fact that you have a visa from your home country, because first of all, you might be having that visa in an not straightforward way. So that's why when you go to any border, it's another process.
But you should make it, at least it should be very easy for people. It is not easy. Oh. If you cross, thank God. He comes and sing a hallelujah for you. Thank you.
But anyways, we wish to appreciate the state of Israel for their
It's a good
love.
country.
Yes, for their love, their protection, their security, and the first acceptance. The second acceptance, we have to work our ways towards that. And some people, glory be to God, have been in that level. Some people, God is still helping them. So, whatever country you plan to, immigrate to, first learn about that country. Know what it is you want from that country and what it is you will also contribute to that country, because a lot of people believe in just getting, receiving. They don't want to contribute.
Exactly.
Yeah, so also contribute something to the country that has accepted you, and understand that if you err, if you effort, they have the right to discipline you as they would discipline their citizens. This is why we here in Nigerians that are here, we try as much as possible to be law-abiding, Nigerians in the state of Israel. And yes, just like Mr. James said, there's never been any story about any Nigerian, in that level of when it comes to. In fact, a Nigerian one time saved an Israeli person from getting stabbed by an Arab. So if there's anything, I think we Nigerians, as much as we know that Israel has really helped us, we also try, to put Israel in a good light. It's your boy, the Crackhead, and with me once again is Mr. James Lawrence Iwu, the JP.
That's me.
The JP.
Thank you.
Bye for now.
Goodbye.